Hello, everybody. Whoa. What happened there? my my chroma key's all messed up. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Surfing Cowboy, how was your stream? Billy Alpaca, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm literally just getting started. What's up? Average PC Parts, how you doing? I gotta fix my... Why is my chroma key being weird? Hey. Looks way different on that one. Let's do that. Looks way different on one than it does on the other. That's really weird. Woo! Well, we're just gonna have to deal with me being a little ghosty today. Stream was good. Played some Sunken Land. Yeah, I saw you've been playing Sunken Land. Hate to raid and run, but I've got lunch. No worries, man. We'll catch you later. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I'll do my best to take care of your community. Good. Glad you're doing well. Average PC parts. We got to think of a better way of saying that. Let's see. I think part of it's because I've got a different lighting going on. What's up, KW? I am doing well. How are you? Thank you, sir. Will do, surfing, will do. Alright. Let's see. We are back in the game. Woohoo! Okay. I'm a little ghostly today. We're just going to deal with that. Say average, or you can just say PC parts. Might do that. PC parts. Because, you know, you may not be average. You might be, you know, spectacular or stellar or whatever. Alright. It is about 3:30. I don't know why that PTO thing's doing that. I gotta fix that. PC, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Might just call you PC. That's a little easier. Not to be confused with politically correct, because I don't know you that well yet. So, we've been working on a few logging operations around here. You guys can see we got a yarder set up here. And kind of settled on some different things for logging. We've been doing a lot of logging, but we got these forks. These forks are much better. Yeah, mucho better than the default in-game ones. We grabbed some equipment from FDR, so Joe's been messing with that one a little bit. We got some cleanup to do out here. That thing's been whining. Trying to see what else we got. So, not much on the logging front has changed. Whoa, the map's still kind of loading in, so if it's a little jittery, I apologize. I did some changes on some graphics settings the other day, and it's solved some problems, but it's caused other problems, so... One of those being it takes a little longer for the map to load in. So, oh, that was the other piece. Let's see here. We got... This is new. We actually leased this field right here that is all clean except for a stick that's right there. Does my stream look fuzzy to you guys? Or is it just... Thank you. I actually downloaded it. I forget where I got it. But it's... I like it. It's a beautiful truck. We did put our logo on it for our farm. But... can't tell if it looks fuzzy up there or what's going on. Maybe it's just the aspect ratio I'm looking at. So anyway, we bought this grass patch. Well, bought. We leased it, I should say. We're using the field lease mod. So I mowed this, picked up all the grass, because we're going to set up a logging, like permanent logging operation in this area. Okay, cool beans. From my view up there, it looks a little fuzzy, so that's why I was asking. So yeah, we're going to end up buying that forestry area, I think, from the county. So then this here was the loading operation for the grass, plus some extra parking. So now we have, we're leasing the lot where these 3 buildings are here. And we got to figure out how to get that grass picked up. I want to get that cleaned up. Probably have the county buy that land for now. And then I'm going to take you guys over here, because I need to check on this anyway. See where we're at with things. We've made a little bit of progress. Just a little bit. Need to wash my truck. The windows are getting dirty. So over this way. Woo! Still loading in the map. So, did a little bit of work over this way. You have half yourself cut. Green screen. Yeah, it's because the lighting is off in here. I was having some problems getting some balance earlier. Let me see if I can shed some light on the subject and fix it again. I was trying to not run the overhead light. Let's see. Chris office. Switch. Yep. Okay. Now, let's try to make my forehead not blue. Filters. Chroma key. Oop, that's the wrong way. Hey, look, there we go. They look a little better on the actual. Ooh. There we go. That looks a lot sharper. Yep, we're gonna have to run that light up there. Alright. I look like a whole new person. Well, thank you. I'm a whole new man. Alright, anyway, so. Clear some messages. So I put in grass storage here to the left. So that's where all the grass is going. I have now purchased this sawmill, which is hopefully getting us going, because we're aiming. I'm not here long enough to get banned. Ask that. Answer. What? I'm not here long enough to get banned. No? Does that answer that question? I'm not tracking, PC. You're definitely not in any jeopardy of getting banned right now. So I got this. I forget who made this mod. One of the SGA members made this mod, but I really liked it. Might have been Winston, but I really like it because of the way the contraption looks for wood chips. So I put that in for wood chip storage since we bought the sawmill, and we've been chipping some of the tree parts over there. Okay. I got you. I put in composter so we can compost wood chips and grass. Hence all the operations we got going on here. And we're going to take a tootle across the map. Probably need to check my productions too. I don't think any of them are crazy insane, because I just checked them the other day when I was playing, and this doesn't run all the time, which I may change that. Right now when we're not playing, it pauses, but we'll see. It's hard to do multiple people on the server when it doesn't pause when you got animals, but we don't have animals yet, so we're still pretty early on with things. I need to remember that dock is there. Woo, little bit of lag. Okay. I think I'm still loading in. I turned off DLSS the other day, and once it smooths out from loading the map in, it seems to run pretty good, but until then, man, it can get kind of jumpy. Turned it off because I was hoping it would help with my mirror flickering. Seems to have helped with my mirror flickering. They don't seem to be flickering near as bad, if at all. But it takes a minute to load in the daggone stuff. NBC Master Dad, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing this wonderful day? So I got all the trees cleaned out of here. I am doing pretty well. Got up this morning, went and got my hairs cut, got my ears lowered, and then I went to the gym, and then I packed a little bit for moving, and now I'm sitting here playing and streaming. It's everybody's favorite resident stream greeter, KW. Alright, so we're gonna boop onto here. So, question, because I know quite a few of you guys that are here already play on this map quite a bit, and you help other people out. Ooh, that's a bit toasty loud. Has anybody had problems with the, when you strap down a vehicle, it likes to walk off on you? Or the trailer starts to, like, go up in the air, do weird stuff? Like, see my truck right now, I got the straps on, but my truck is walking across the boat. Most of the time I just leave the straps off and put the little guards up. Hope for the best. So far that's served me pretty well. But it's really bad with the trailers. Probably should have let this map load in for like 10 minutes before I went live. But we'll survive. I will survive. Not sure I don't do... I'm assuming you meant barges. I probably would just stand outside the truck for safekeeping. Well, I can't stand outside the truck because I got to drive the boat. I'm actually in the boat. I wish these were automatic. anybody out there have auto drive courses for this thing? Are they part of the auto drive courses that are available? Because I got the auto drive courses from, was it Boomhauer? Guess that means send it home for the best. Yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. Boat got the zoomies there for a minute. Must have been a save lag. Wish I could find a balance between the performance of DLSS and the, you know, so where it doesn't load and stutter quite so bad, and the mirror flickering. So how's everybody's a wonderful Sunday going? Hope you guys are doing well. Oh yeah, we kind of bought a grain barge too. So, for those of you guys that don't know, we're playing this with multiple, well, technically in Farm Sim world, they're called farms. But we've got like a county, a co-op, a veterinary services, and a few other things. And so like the dealership lot is owned by the co-op, plus there's some other things they've got over there. The veterinary services owns the animal dealership. Alright, there we go. And X. So we've got some weird things set up here. And rather than just, you know, getting a bunch of money and going to town, which, I mean, in reality, I guess I kind of do that, but the county has decided to pay us, ooh, I need fuel, to build the bridges. And so I did this cool thing where I calculated how much it cost in materials to build one of the bridges, and it's nearly like, well, it's not nearly, it's a little over 500 million to build one of those bridges if you pay for the materials. So the county has kindly given us a little bit of money down, because it's like, that's going to be expensive to build. I'll pull in here and get some fuel. So I'm sitting at about $1.1 million right now. That's how much we've got left out of the stipends we've got from the county. Because obviously, if we're going to build the bridges, you know, we needed to get the sawmill going. We needed to get some mining operations going. Because we need nails and metal. So, yeah. So I'm kind of RPing this for those of you guys that haven't been around much. And that's where, like I said, we have the county, we have the insurance company, we have veterinary services, we got a construction company that we all work with. Right now it's Joe and I. But we're kind of turning this almost into a simulator tycoon type of thing, where we're going to be putting in work on all of our industries, mining, farming, logging, like everything that's available on this map, we're gonna obviously take it over and buy it, right? So we're trying to help improve, which is, I was talking to Dave yesterday during his stream. He said something about, you know, having the rough look because the overgrowth from the bushes and stuff. That's why I said something about I really like that, because for one, it's fitting in on my playthrough for this. Because it's like, you know, the county's got abandoned buildings in it, it's got bushes that are overrun, and like our intention as DJT Industries PLLC is to come in here and, you know, boost up the community, get some money flowing in here, get jobs, get people, you know, that kind of RP type stuff. Who said you're driving through the rock quarry? I am driving through the rock quarry. Why wouldn't I drive through the rock quarry? Got to get up here to our mining operation. So yeah, we started out with some small-ish equipment, except for this beast. I like this beast. It's pretty big. Trying to get some things going here. So I thought I'd come up and check on our cement factory. And we're pretty good on everything there. And alright. Woo! Stuck. I'm stuck. Stucky McStuckerson. Let me go. Let me go! Thank you. So, yep, we got those going. They should be spawning some pallets, but it doesn't look like anything spawned. Probably ought to do that so I don't start cussing and sputtering in a minute. Okay, and we got this guy, should be cooking. We got coal, we got iron ore, so we should be getting nails and metal pretty soon. That's looking pretty good. So I got a little bit stored. I got some concretum. There's a little bit of nails. Why does that not look like nails? That looks like something completely different. No, that's definitely pallet nails, but those are some funny looking nails. Fingernails, maybe. Look like pecans to me. Not real sure how that happened. Or almonds. Ah! Shit! Thanks, Brew Crew. Appreciate that. Forgot I got those working. Got some metal. Mod conflict? Yeah, I hope not. I don't know what would be conflicting with that. I think I only have one mod on here that does anything with the fill types. Giants type storages can determine between different... Okay. Alright. Well, I'll live with that. It's all good. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate that. I just thought it was funny. It's like, this is supposed to be nails? What is that when you... Hey, L-Cross, what's up, man? Long time no see. I know I've been out for a while, but I'm doing well, doing well. Whale. Let's see. I'm not jumping back up on that cement thing, because, no, it's just bad juju. So, sand. We need to find a solution to this. Come on, make him sweat a little. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, the only thing I've got on here that's not a Dave factory that has anything to do with fill types is the open air garden. And I think it's got the same kind of fill types that he's got on here. Which actually, I probably need to look at putting those in, because those are supposed to be put in a while back, but I kept forgetting to do it. But we need to clean up this sand over here. Oh, shit, forgot. Yeah, I've had some life events happen, but I'm back in my own place now. Nice! Yeah, I completely understand that. I don't know how long you've been out of the loop, but I know it's been a while since I've seen you. I went through a divorce, moved into an apartment, got a new girlfriend, buying a new house. Should be closing on it Wednesday, I think, the 6th. So yeah, I know all about them life event, easy for you to say, event things happen. Where, oh where has my trailer gone? That's not good. That's really not good. Oop! Building there. Wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Whale. Poop. Guess we're just gonna put this right here for now. Well, I'm glad things are looking better for you. It's always good when things are better for us, right? Obviously, I mean, that makes logical sense. Pretty much the same except for the new girlfriend. Well, I mean, maybe you're not ready for that yet, you know? Woo! Hey, stop it. There we go. This is honestly annoying me, very much so. Because I just kind of force dumped this right here. Not like Luke, I am your father kind of force dumped it, but... Worst part is I don't necessarily want to put down a storage right away for sand and whatnot. Incoming ad break in 55 seconds. Still have to wait for the divorce to go through. I'm past that one, thank heavens. But hang in there, it'll all come out in the end, you know. I mean, I know they suck, but sometimes it's nice to get past them. But I hope things turn up better for you, man. Like always, you know. It sucks when we have to go through stuff like that. Aha! Okay. So. Can't remember which one. That is gravel. Okay. So I don't have any stone. Oh, there's my trailer over there. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So how are you liking... Oh, I'm loving this map, man. It's great. Like, if you can't find something to do on this map, I don't think this game's for you. There's so much to do. I've been looking at doing something like this for quite a while. You probably haven't caught any of the YouTube videos or the previous stream that we did, but we're basically trying to do like a massive kind of playthrough project on this map. I'm assuming you can still hear me because you probably got Twitch Turbo, but yeah, it definitely gives you like a lot to do. So we got 14,000 in calcium carbonate. Let's see what that looks like. That is... Ugh. Shiv. Ugh. Okay. Well, it looks like as of right now, we don't have shit in the way of products to sell. That's good. Kinda. Wood beams and planks long. We're probably gonna have to put in some storage for that soon, because that's about half full. It's about a third full. That's a little over a third full. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to put some storage in on that soon. What's in the trailer? Nothing. Okay. Nothing. I don't really want to put another one of those there, because that's going to make that kind of tight. T-I-T, tight. Alright, well, guess we'll leave that for now. But yeah, I mean, like, I love this map. Like, the layout is great. The fact that it's a 16x map and it has, you know, only a handful of fields compared, because like I've played on 16x maps that have like, you know, 250 fields on them, and it's like, that's a lot of dadgum fields to worry about. These are bigger fields, so they take a while, which kind of fits into what I'm trying to do, which is more realistic timelines. I'm still playing with that one though. I've been trying to run at a 3x time on this, so that time definitely passes pretty well. Plus we got a little bit of pressure, but at the same time, with the boats and, you know, just the way that everything's built, we've bounced down to half times or 1 times time speed a couple of times just to make sure we stay caught up. Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. I've been talking to you this whole time. So, yeah, recap. Great. Now now my green screen's popping back up again. What in the hell? Why is it changing? Wrong direction. There we go. Okay. I'll be glad when I get in a damn house where I can have static lighting for my stuff. What's up, Sky? Just checking on stuff. Really? It's still there. I'm dealing with it for right now. Recently added if you were hunt is on lower production runs. Yes, they do. And I'm well aware of that, because your productions are based off of cycles per month. So like if you run, like right now I run 10-day months. That means it takes a long time for your cycles to run to get anything. So it makes your productions a little slower. Which is really kind of my goal for this. I could have turned there. Is to kind of slow things down, take my time with things. But at the same time, like I said, I'm playing with the time frame, whether it's 1x or 3x time, to kind of see where it fits. So 3x feels pretty good, but at least for this first year, I'm gonna probably bounce back and forth. First year in game, that is. I'm gonna bounce back and forth on the time scale a little bit to kind of gauge where we're at. Eventually, I'd like to get it set at like, you know, 1 or 2 or 3, whatever's going to work out best. And it may be one of those deals where, you know, 3 works now at the beginning because we need to keep time moving, so we've got stuff to do. And in the future, we may need to change up for a 1 times because we've got way more to do and not enough daylight to do it in. You know, those types of things. So Now I gotta remember which one of these damn... that one. So, if you're wondering why there's 2 barges here, by chance, some of you probably don't care or didn't even notice. The different farms that we have, that one over there actually belongs to the co-op. When they bring their vehicles out to do like fueling and repairs and stuff like this. And download this off the new TV. So they moved back to Trello for the website. The Sim Game Alliance site went, they took that down. To be honest with you, L-Cross, the best way and this is an opinion, but this is kind of where I'm at with it. If you go download their SGA mod folder switcher, which is also on the Trello site, there's a code, and I'm sure somebody like Mr. Billy or somebody like that in chat that might have the code handy can probably share it to you. But if you go into the options, you can put in this code, and it unlocks the Canyon Crossing box in the options, and you can just hit that box, and it will automatically download all of the map and required mods that go with the map. Now there's some extras, like if you want Dave's PB Lizard trailer. Alright, Sky. If you want Dave's PB Lizard trailer that's been around since before I can remember, there's some other things, like you gotta dig around on Trello to get those. Post for the mod folder switcher in Dash. Yes, but it's a little hard to see, too. You have to look for it. You kind of have to know it's there. Actually, you know what? Here, let's just do this. Yeah! Brakes! Stop! Hard to stop a boat. There ain't nothing to stop against it. So, I can go ahead and... Boopity-boop. That is the wrong browser. That is the right browser. Alright, so if you go to Trello and you go to Dave's stuff and you go to the mod folder switcher right here, this is where you download it. Hidden right here, because it took me forever to see this. Alright, PC, you have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, noobs. Right there. That's the code you need, and that'll unlock. And then if I can, I don't think I have it open. Let me double check. Yep, okay. So if you go in here and you hit your options box, right over here, there'll be a text box. You can paste that in and unlock. And then this will pop up. And if you click that button, it will download all the newest, latest, greatest updates, including the one that he put out last night. And it'll set you up for the best success, yes, for everything that you need to do. In fact, the fact that Dave put that in there is just absolutely amazing. Alright, oops. Probably ought to go back to game capture. There we go. Ding. Alright, there we go. Thanks, Billy, for pasting that in there. Yes, we are some noobs. Sometimes Trello can be a little tricky for new people. We were talking about that last night. But that's how I would suggest doing it. Because if you're ever, like, if you ever run into an issue, like, for one thing, yeah, I know, right, Billy? We had, so Joe and I was, when we initially started testing this, we had an issue where we went to the animal dealer, and the goats were showing up, and even some of the cows were showing up with that I-110 error, like they couldn't find stuff. And man, I tell you what, I did it that way instead of trying to download all the updates manually, and boop, magically everything started working that wasn't working. And I was like, yeah. 2 old sites. If I could just get the link to the Trello. Okay, give me 1 second and I'll El Posto. Copy. I probably ought to set this up as a command. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and do that while we're floating down the river. Streamlabs. That is not what I was doing. Wait. Stream stuff. Dashboard. What are you? I'm already logged in. Okay. So, CloudBot. Command. No, they're not. Add command. We're gonna do explanation Trello. If I can spell it, Trello. Okay. And we're gonna put that in there. Chat permissions, everyone, confirm. All right. Somebody want to give that exclamation Trello a shot? Watch out for the mines. They will blow you out of the... What mines? Brew, I think you're playing a different version of Farm Sim than we are. All right. Ha-ha! Thank you, Billy. I wanted to make sure you guys could do it. Ah! Shit! Damn it, who did it this time? Bro Crew. Thank you for the 100 Screamer bits, buddy. You're just trying to pay me back for all the John Cenas that I got you with. Uh-huh. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. And welcome back to playing one of Dave's crazy maps. Yeah, you're gonna find, man. Yes, you would do that, Brew. Yeah, you're gonna find, man. There's so much. Like, there's tier 4 factories that's gonna take you 1,000 hours to get to where you can use them. There's power. There's people. There's what is it? People have 2 stats. What is it? Morale and support. And you gotta give them cats and dogs to improve their morale and their support. And you can put in things like baseball fields and police stations, and I mean, it's crazy. It's like he took, you know, something like SimCity or City Skylines and built that in Farm Sim, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm totally stoked about it. I started finding out you could do all this stuff. I was like, what? So they eat... No, they don't eat them. Well, I mean, I guess you could kind of look at... Because the cat or dog only lasts a year, so God knows what they're doing with it. I hope not, though. At least he didn't set it up where there's a Chinese restaurant that you got to deliver cats and dogs to. At least we're not there. Thank God. Thank you, Dave, for not doing that. Oh, did I say that? Huh, guess we can't get in there. Joe's been playing with the yarder, so we're trying to figure out what we want to do with it. They tried, but Dave said no. Good job, Dave. I'm glad you said no. that would have been so wrong. Just no. Would have been so wrong. All right, let's see. First things first. We got to go out here and clean up somehow. Okay, I know part of how. Part of how was a mower and a windrower. But part of how we ended up with a part of a stump back here. Yeah. Like, I don't know how that got chunked out of the tree and then dropped on the ground, but it did. And it made mowing kind of painful. Dulled my mower blades. So, just so you guys know, I will probably be streaming some tomorrow. We're doing pretty good on the packing front. And I wanted to do a little bit more streaming before I went full on into move mode. Whoa, got my thingy a little too low. So I went to work today. One of the noobs, we have loaded a route into a truck and locked the... Wow. Well, I mean, it happens to everybody. In reality, you know, I locked my keys in my truck while it was running at my girlfriend's place. What was that? Not last winter, but the winter before? Needless to say that she now has a set of keys for the truck at her place. Not that it's going to matter soon, because we'll be all in the same house. Woohoo! Go us. Okay. I bet that caused a big stir for you guys, though. Like, really, dude? Really, really? Probably a little bigger deal for a mail delivery truck than it is for some random dude's pickup, but... Okay, I know that having the Brooks is not realistic, but it's hard to give this thing up. Route is still sitting in the truck until they can find a way to unlock it. Call a locksmith, maybe? I mean, I can't believe the post office doesn't have spare keys for their trucks. That kind of seems like a... Nah, 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 nah. Hammer time. Okay. That button on this button box is getting super annoying. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and wood chip you. So yeah, the Brooks is probably about the most unrealistic thing that I will allow on the server right now. Cause yeah, nobody beats the Brooks when it comes to de-stumping and wood chipping. You would think, but trucks come and go so often, hard to keep up. Well, I can see that. I would imagine you guys put quite a few miles on them too. But still, another thing that happened, I lost 90% of my things in the eviction. No more wheel or side panel, but oh, jeez Louise, man. Like, I didn't have it, you know, that rough. I got to keep my stuff. So, of course, it really wasn't my decision. So, anyway, not gonna go there. I don't need to talk negatively. Sucks that you gotta fix it, though. Yeah. Well, I hope things are looking up for you, though. We'll get you back in there. There we go. Haha. Yeah, more thingies. Let's get those taken care of. Man, Joe sure made a pretty stack of logs over here. Gotta give him props on that one. Just trying to clean up some of the stuff that we got lying out and about and doing. Do we have to what? I said a lot of things since you know, sent that message. Well, I mean, you know, you're probably a little bit jaded because how many times he John Cena's you, but same reason you come in here and do the screamer test on me. My own place again, and I'm rebuilding one step, one day. Yep, good opportunity to you know, re-embrace being you, doing what you want, taking some time for you, learning how to be you again. One of the things that I worked on was learning to become me again. All right, so there we go. All right, let's do this. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, let's go get us a container trailer. Oh, I guess, dadgummit. I forgot Joe bought another semi the other day. Completely forgot it did. Hopefully soon we can kind of get back into doing some actual farming too, because I want to try to get some crops in the ground. We got a lot of stuff to do because we got a lot of equipment leased. We do have the lease to own mod. Okay. We have the lease to own mod, and we have the field lease mod, so we're leasing. Good gracious, big balls of fire. Is that loud for you guys? Farming in a farming game? That's just crazy talk. Yeah, it really is. Super crazy, gradualistic. Yeah, it's a bit loud on this end too. Might have to figure out how to turn that down a little bit. Farming on a Dave map is crazy. That's true too. The other day I was on the wrong side and it hit the daggum trailer. There you go. Sometimes today, yes, but it's only that vehicle that's super loud. And I don't think I can change any of that right now. I think I got to get out of the game to do that. Because the rest of them are fine. Because even Joe got into that one the other day and was like, good Lord, that's loud. Yeah, it is a little bit. So, yeah, I don't think I can do it from in here. How if I would look at my... Whew! Get inside so it's a little bit quieter. Just the volume set on the... Yeah. It is the volume on the mod. Let's get a little bit of... log out of it. Really? Additional settings, huh? Where's it at? That one? That one? Custom lighting, vehicle camera smoothness. Yeah, it might be a little different. Because I don't see anything in here that... That's camera... Ah, there it is, right there. General settings. Let's turn that down a little bit for now. But eventually I'm going to have to fix the mod because I like to be able to hear the other vehicles. Might have to change that a couple of times. But this mod is exceptionally loud. So probably just go down and turn down the volume on the sound file a little bit that's inside. Shouldn't be too difficult. But, Brew, I don't know if you realized this is the truck that you helped me find the other day. And you know, I bet it was Winston that did this truck clear back when I got it in 17, and I just didn't remember. Take that truck to Midas. We don't have a Midas. We have a PV Co-op that does most of our servicing on our vehicles. This, other than it being super loud, like if it's just me, I love this truck, but I'm trying not to blow everybody's eardrums out. I'll blow my eardrums out, that's fine, you know. I'm the one that made that decision. Now, throwing your beer across the room like J-Rock does when the T-Rex sound comes on, I can't help that one. I mean, I probably could, but I ain't. So, What? Can't hear you. Yeah. Ad break in 1 minute and 24 seconds. So, I kind of edited the tip trigger on this thing here. Because this container thing goes way in the air when you dump it, and it hits the lid on that building, so I kind of slid the trigger out a long ways. So you can pull clear out here and dump it. What'd you say? Anyone need furniture? Do we have furniture disease? My chest then fell into my drawers? Whoa. There we go. Alright, so there's the wood chips gone. Oh, I forgot. I'm not supposed to do that. We're trying in the keyword not to. Okay, there we go. Trying not to drive off while things are folding or coming back down. But it's hard to remember that sometimes. Yeah, normally I like how loud this truck is, but, you know, that's for me. Put another version on here, so I have one version I drive on stream that's quieter, and one version that I drive by myself that's super loud. Woohoo! Thank you, Brew Crew, for that gifted tier 1 sub. Appreciate you, sir. Squeeze me. I'll thank you for that gifted tier 1 sub to L Cross. Now he doesn't have to listen to the ads. Even though that may not probably end the ads for him when, if he's already in the middle of an ad break. Looks like the ad break's over. He's trying to do that the first time. Well, I appreciate you, Brew. You're a solid man. Alright, let's get that open sesame. We're gonna park them over here. Alright, let's see. It is about 4:30 in the afternoon. That's almost that time in real life. Let's see. Alt, Shift, and then we're gonna go S, and then we're gonna go to here. We're gonna get them logs cleaned up real quick. Haha, Lizard Forestry. Bye. Alright. Yeah, now see, this one's not anywhere near as loud. You want a paycheck? Whoa, somebody parked the dadgum wood chipper right in the way. Brew Crew, why did you do that? You blame Joe, I blame you. You know, what are we gonna do with ourselves? Get in on the other side of the truck. Alright. What the hell, Pizza Hut? I don't want your stupid ads. Okay. Blame the equipment? I don't think it... Well, I mean, it kind of does drive itself when you got auto drive. But that's supposed to be like, you know, a hired worker that does that. I have been using this stuff in cab a lot, but sometimes you just need a break from it. Oh, come on. There we go. Doop. Aha! You're mine now. Who in the world? What's up, Firebat? He's a stranger. A noob? Thanks. Thanks, bro. More like a noob. Yep, noob. Not too far. How you doing, good sir? Long time no see. El Reverso. Oh, just stuffing my face? Well, that sounds fun. Hopefully with something tasty. I mean, of course it's tasty. Why else would you be stuffing it in your face? I don't eat things I don't like. I don't live at home. I'm not a child anymore. I eat what I want. Pizza. They got pineapple on it. You had to know I was going to ask that. Alright. Let's get these trees loaded up. Oh, gotta hook the hoses back up. I forgot the server restarted. That's one thing I don't like about manual attach, is it doesn't seem to remember the state of your hoses very well. Hoses. Not this time. I still think about and chuckle quite often about the time we were talking about pizza in the stream so much that that poor guy, and I can't even remember who it was anymore, he had to go get pizza for his wife because she could overhear us talking about it. That was great. I have a hair tickling my nose. Alright, so more information than y'all wanted. Sucks getting old and you get hair growing in places. At like 2 a.m. Yeah, he had to go to like the gas station to get the pizza because no place else had it. So he had to go to like, I think it was like Casey's or something. It was great. I think she was pregnant, yeah. And he had been drinking, so he couldn't drive to the gas station. He had to walk to the gas station at 2 in the morning. He was cussing us the whole way. Well, me, but... It was great. Ah, it was great. We're going to have more times like that. Because once I get moved and I get settled in that house, we've already been kind of talking about some of the new cool stuff I want to do. Like setting up... Come on! Stop it! What? How? What are you talking about? No, you're not watching a rerun. What are you? Twitch bot, Twitch streamer, they're both connected. No. Twitch. Restart. Sure. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm glad you pointed it out because it's supposed to be, you know, collecting volts for people again. So I'm not real sure. Come on, come on, come on. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Dashboard. No, amps is the one that's through Twitch. Why is it showing? That is really weird. It's showing. I'm logged into both of the dang accounts. Streamer channel, bot name, OAuth token. The only option I've got is to disconnect. Twitch streamer, username, OAuth token. The only option I got is to disconnect. I have no idea why it's... I want... Ah! Nope, nope, nope. It just caught up, Mustard. There it goes. It's catching up. It finally figured out that I went live. Stupid bot. And they worry about them taking over the world. They can't even figure out when the stream's live. Oops! Okay. Try your command again, Brew. Because that one should still work, I believe. I believe it'll work. Hey, hey, there we go. Yeah, so there's... I'm not going to take any volts away from anybody, but there's definitely some rework coming on the volts and stuff. Because there's new games that are coming. Yes, you're probably right. He had it pasted in and was waiting patiently for me to say, okay, try it. Yeah, so those of you guys that weren't in for last week's stream on Friday, there's going to be some changes coming to the volt systems and some of the commands. So the eject command, the camera command, those things right now, those don't work. Partially because I don't have the chatbot software on this computer. It's on that computer. So that you guys can at least get your voltages for watching. But what's going to change is that once we get into full-on streaming mode, like where I'm trying to keep a fairly regular schedule and, you know, doing all that jazz and not trying to move into a new house and all that, there's going to be new things introduced, like instead of just shutting off the tractor, you will have a chance. And notice I said a chance, so there's a chance that it may not pan out for you, but you'll be able to spend your volts and cause like a mechanical failure on a piece of equipment I'm using, right? So like let's say I'm driving this and you decide to spend your volts on it, you'll be able to cause a mechanical failure to go out or to happen, which could be like a starter going out or a battery going dead or, you know, whatever. There's going to be a few options, and I got to figure out how I'm going to make the little spin the wheel thing work for what I want it to. But one of the options is going to be that nothing happens. So you might spend your volts to cause a mechanical failure, and then it comes up on the spinner and says all things are operating as they should. And that's more just for the fun and the chance of... you know, it's a little bit of, makes it a little bit of a gamble instead of just instant, you know, you got that many volts and that's what you cause. like every other game. There's a little bit of a chance it's not going to work. So, but I got to either find a program or figure out how I'm going to work that, because there'll be natural disasters, like I've talked about those before, like tornadoes ripping up crops, tornadoes taking out buildings. The only one that will be off limits will be my house. I know that's not necessarily realistic, but yeah, I don't want to mess that. Well, I may change my mind on that one, but that one may be off limits. My house, but my barns, my stuff like that, those might happen. I still have some more work to do on how I'm going to set that up with the rules, and you know, the rules being more for me than for you guys. But all that jazz. And that looks like all of them logs. Yes. Okay. So, we're doing pretty good on money. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend some money. And if Joe's watching, he's probably going, oh dear God. What did he do? Oh, Streamlabs isn't tracking Streamlabs. That's funny. Alright. So, let's hop in my pickup. We might be gonna spend some money. Because we need to do some actual, you know, farming and stuff. As we discussed earlier, who would have thunk you're going to do farming in Farming Simulator? Alright, Brew. I will be here. At least for a little while, right? I mean, that's kind of the whole point of streaming. But I definitely wanted to come on and catch you guys up with where we're at and what we're doing. We might have Houston. We might have a problem. Okay. Before we get too antsy, here's what we're gonna do. 80 mile an hour down a dirt road. But eventually, again, you know, I was talking a minute ago, I said when we get things going after I get moved and everything, eventually I'm planning on getting some of you guys involved again in playing, so that we've got some hands helping do some of this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put that out now. A couple of things to note from that is, if anyone, you know, when we get to that point, we're not there yet. Let me reiterate, we're not there yet. But when we get to that point, if anybody wants to join on the server, there's a few things that are going to change. One, we're not going to have, like, I already have a bunch of farms on here. I only got one slot left for farms. So we're not going to have other people owning other farms and farming land. Everything will be done under the DJT Industries PLLC farm. That's where all of our operations are going to go. Now, there's certain situations where you might get to double up as a recovery services person, because we have a recovery services LLC. And that recovery services LLC has tow trucks and stuff like that. So, like, you may have to double up for some of that. But nobody will be owning any other farms. It'll be all under DJT. And then there's going to be a few things, like, I don't expect you guys to drive in cab or anything like that, you know, for realism's sake, because I'm not even going to drive in cab all the time. But there's going to be a few things, like you'll need to use the roads instead of driving across the fields, because we're going to have crop destruction on, as I usually do, even on servers. Some people think I'm nuts for that. But anyway, so, you know, there's going to be a few things like that. And we will actually have an application, right? Like for employment, because you're not really getting paid. Like, nope. Your payment is satisfaction for playing the game. All right, so we got wood beams, plank long, nails, metal, concrete. Okay, all of that stuff is good to go being built. Okay, so I wanted to double check that. I thought we had everything on the list being built, and we do. So my primary goal is to get that bridge built. That's numero uno primario golo. I know that wasn't Spanish, but it sounded good, right? Oh, looks like my yard's growing back. What time is it? 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So eventually we're going to need to clean this up. Clean these trees out of here because I need to put some gardens in here. But let's see. That is the wrong button. That is the right button. So let's go to the map and let's look at what we got going on here. So right now we own field 41, and if I want to buy that, that is, whoa, 1.1. Oh my god, that's 1.6 million doll hairs. We're not ready for that. What about that one? You know what? This is a real good time to use this field lease mod. So 42 through 45, we're gonna lease those. Oh, those are farmlands. Dadgummit. Okay. So I need to get 3, 4, and 7. And we might as well go ahead and get 8. Let's get 8. 3. Damn it, I just said those. 3, 4, 7, and 8. So let's see what those look like. 3, 4, 7, and 8. Whoa. Okay. Lease. Well, that took us down a ways to 784,000 doll hairs. Okay, so. Whew. Now, let's see. Let's go here. First thing I need to do is I have a feeling we're going to need plowing. You know what? I'm going to take a real quick break. I'm going to throw up some commercials. And I'm going to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. 23 seconds. All right. Let's see. Woohoo! My community's back. Ad break is, ended. Welcome back, everybody. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna see if any of these new fields we just leased needs plowing. Loading and why is the map flip? Oh my gosh. Ugh. That thing is full of weeds. Let's get rid of the stones. I don't care about need rolling and I don't care about mulched. Right now I only care about niche plowing. So 41 is the only one that needs plowing. Okay, so we need to do that, but we also need to pick up stones. Okay, so see what we got in the way of plows. Because I know we put a couple of mods on here. But that only takes 320 horsepower. Okay, so let's get out here. Shift, no, not Shift P. Alt Shift S. There we go. We're gonna get some equipment delivered. Okay, let's get. So that's 320 horsepower to pull that. But we're probably going to need about 420 would be my guess. So we're going to buy that plow. And then we're going to go to medium tractors. Can we get high enough in horsepower with mediums? That's a 300. No. Let's see what large tractors look like. Alright, so can we? I don't, we always buy John Deere stuff, like always, all the time, and I don't want to do that. Can we? I want some case stuff. What if I put that big old honking engine in it? That bumps us up to 435 horsepower, which should be plenty to do everything we need to do. Let's get off the default. Let's get some Michelin tires. Rear twins. I think that's gonna help. Rear twins. Let's get the US design. 3-point hitch. Yeah, 3-point hitch looks good. Yes, I definitely want headland management. The Isaria Pro Compact and the Jeepus. And we do not need a license plate because it's a tractor. Why they did that, but alright, so that puts us at a $386,000 tractor. We're gonna lease that. Right? We're gonna lease to buy. Alright, those two should be there. Yes. Haha. Alright, let's go see how this is gonna fare for us, guys. Let's make sure. Oop, wrong lever. So. Ooh, still stuttering a little bit on the graphics. Okay. I do like the fact, though, that it seems like the mirrors aren't flickering. Maybe my shader cache will eventually get a little cleaner. Alright, let's get this started. So, I don't really want to spend the money on the precision farming stuff quite yet. So we're not going to. Because that's a lot of money to get those soil samples analyzed. And we're not necessarily in need of that information anyway. So let's get in here. Now, I know this one needs plowed because I kind of manually messed this one up on purpose. Alright, let's get that unfolded. I don't remember if I have... Hey, look at that. I have a track already loaded for that. Show lines on. Headland mode does all that. Yep, the auto width is good. Escape. Where be? Alright. Yar be my lines. Oh! Bob Dang played a stretch for 250. Give me a sec. Actually, I can stretch in my chair because I just got up a minute ago. Yeah, there you go. Whew. Thanks. You stressed the yelling out of me. Ooh. How you doing, Bob Dang? Bob Dang, Bob Dang. Long time no see, buddy. Alright, let's get this party started. Get you locked on. Let's lock the diffs, front and rear. The front one didn't take. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to go Alt-Shift-X to turn on that. Always good. Been a while. I'm doing well. It has been a while. I'm kind of hoping I can get back in the swing of things. I'm back. And how is Ma and Pa? They are doing well. Last I talked to them, I probably need to call and talk to them again. Been a minute since I've talked to him. Like a week or two. Woo! What did we do that for? Thanks, steering wheel. Let's pick that back up. Back the tractor back up. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, there we go. Change direction. Lock that on. Put that down. And go. Let's try that one more again. Alright. I was like, why is my steering wheel all sideways? So yeah, I'll probably call Mom and Dad this week and find out exactly how they're doing and all that. Let them know I'm still alive and about ready to move, so. They're tracking the house and stuff, but I don't think they kind of know we're right at that precipice of moving. Yep. Yeah, we got, he'll have a room in the basement, which is also the game room, slash, you know, everything else. Streaming, gaming, all that other stuff. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Bob Dang. Good to have you in here again. Yeah, I've been missing the, you know, community quite a bit. And, found out I've been way behind the power curve on all things farm sim. Way behind the power curve. And I started getting the hankering to get back in and play some farm sim and realized Dave had this Canyon Crossing map out, and I was like, ooh, seems like a perfect time for me to get back into this. So, you know, he's all the way in update 10 on this thing, and that came out last night for those of you guys that don't know. And so I'm like, I'm kind of super stoked about getting back into doing one of his maps, because been missing it. I want to get involved in it like I did the PV17. I think I put 1,200 hours in that map. And that was just me. That wasn't including the hundreds of hours that my dad put into that map. That was the map that I officially met Brew Crew playing. I think the first time Brew Crew and I actually talked to each other was on a Discord server by a gamer that went by Kentucky Farmer. He made YouTube videos for a while. Haven't seen anything come out from him in a while. I'm guessing he gave up the prospect of YouTube in it. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm on his Discord server anymore, to be honest. I never left, but that doesn't mean that they didn't boot me. Yeah, I'm not sure he does either. I'm not sure what he does. I never actually talked to him. I just joined his Discord server because, you know, that was the thing to do back in the day. Actually, yeah, I don't see his Discord server anymore. I never left it, so he must have booted me or something, but... Which part of this map did you decide to start on? I started on the, what do they call it? There's one there. It's the one right next to Field 41, like right across from the dealership. It's kind of the default one, because this is, we did the servers, the server option on the map, because, well, obviously we're playing on a server. I mean, we could have done some other magic, but, so it's basically the default farm. Yeah, I thought there was 4. There's the north, east, southeast, southwest. Is there 5? Where roughly on the map? I think I started southeast. Here, let's just do this. Right there. That's me. But we really honestly haven't started with a whole lot of farming. The started farming that we did was mostly contracts. So I figured, you know, I had a little bit of money, and, well, this is Farming Simulator, so at some point we probably should start doing a little bit of farming. So that's what I figured I'd get started on today. Because, I mean, we kind of burnt the candle at both ends with logging the last couple of weeks, trying to get some cash flow and whatnot in here. You know, following the RP story so far that we're doing. So I thought about taking out, you know, a little bit more of a deposit on the bridges from the county, but we honestly haven't delivered any products to them yet. So, you know, if I was somebody hiring somebody to build something for me and they said I need this much for a deposit, and they came back a third time saying I need more money, I'd think something was not right. So like, I don't know if I want to do that. So Gotta start using my keyboard. Fat fingers on the phone are annoying. Ah! You know, that's what they make speech to text for. Of course, half the time you can't get those damn things to work right either. That is not what I said. Half the time those are worse. Yeah. Well, it depends on, you know, how you enunciate words. It depends. It does so many things. I didn't ask earlier. You guys can hear the music, and it's not too loud and stuff. Because technically speaking, I'm listening to a little bit different audio than you guys are. Yeah, when has anyone ever ducked anything? That's right. My girlfriend Amy was telling me about that the other day. She's like, she got a text message from somebody she works with, and it was ducking this and duck that. It's like, I wasn't trying to duck anything. Yes, it should be the music that's on the background of my YouTube videos. Should just be loud enough to make it where there's no, like, dead air, per se. That's what's coming out of me, dead air. Wow, 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 wow. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of operations going. Like I said earlier, I'm not quite ready to get anybody else on the server, because the thing of it, this is the real answer, right? So we put the map, we put all of SGA mods that we need on there, from Dave's mods to Billy's mods to everything that we thought we were gonna need. And Joe and I have started playing through kind of loosely, you know, like we're trying to follow the rules and figure out what rules work and what rules don't work. And by rules, it's like, you know, what rules are we going to follow for the playthrough? Like, how's that going to work out? So we're still working some of that out, but we're also trying to make sure that we have the mods that we want to have, you know. Like, for instance, we started messing with the logging stuff, and Joe's, you know, I had the Rotney and was harvesting trees with it, and Joe's like, man, I hate this thing, because the processor head on that moves, and he doesn't care for the swivel head on the processors. So he started looking at FDR mods, you know, and downloaded a pack of FDR mods so that he could have a stationary head. And I'm like, well, you know, if we're going to use that at some point, I may switch over and learn how to use that more appropriately. Plus, I'm working on, I don't have a lot of space. If you want, there's also auto drive already set up. Yes, you gotta figure. So I do have auto drive. I do have the tracks from them, and I believe our auto drive is set up to pay the wages. So yeah, we've already got that set up, and like, we're not allowed to have more than 2 hired workers right now, including auto drive and courseplay. So yeah, that's part of the rule set that I'm trying to do, because for me, like, I know, Bob Dang, you haven't, you weren't, I don't think you were here last week when I was streaming, or I don't know if you've watched any of the YouTube videos that I put out prior to any of this, but one of my boggles with playing Farm Sim a lot of times is the getting to a point where it's like, okay, Um, I don't feel like this is a challenge anymore. You know, we can go to the store, we can buy any tractor we want to, we can buy any implement we want to. Oh no, that's fine, man. I'm just was saying, I didn't know if you watched it. I'm not trying to repeat myself, but obviously I'm repeating myself to some people. I find it, you know, when you get to a certain point, it's like, okay, there's no more challenge to it anymore. It's literally just plant, grow, harvest, rinse, repeat. Which, for some people, that may be great. But I like additional stuff in the game. And part of it, be honest with you, is Dave spoiled me in FS17. Dave straight up spoiled me with that PV17 map. Because I was like, there's so many productions and all that other jazz. I'm like, yeah, I'm spoiled. Like, that's the way I want to play from now on, you know. Because I like the whole, you grow it, like, you know, you go through the whole process. You plow, plant, harvest, and then you process that into follow-on products. Yeah, it makes a bigger goal to reach, rather than just putting $1 trillion in your bank account. So, my goal really is to try to make it at least 50 in-game years. I'd like to try to get all the factories, all the land, everything owned. But I made the economy really, really difficult. Like, I'm planning on paying an income tax. We didn't pay any income tax at the beginning of October because technically we're in the red. But, like, we're going to pay a 10% income tax at the beginning of every month. We're going to pay for deliveries of things, you know, from the co-op when they deliver seeds, because we don't have a seed tender yet. And I'm using the invoice mod to set that up, and kind of make that flow the way we're doing it. Yeah, it's kind of pretty much like a full-on RP server. Like I said, I as far as the RP goes, like, I don't expect people to come up with, you know, voices and walk around and be like, oh, I'm gonna do. It's gonna be more like just natural real life, but instead of farming it in real life, you're farming it in a game. So, like, I just want it to be a little bit more. That is not the button I pushed. I wanted it to be a little bit more, I don't know, have a little bit more meat and potatoes to it, really. You know? So yeah, like I said earlier, driving on the roads the way we're supposed to. Like, to be honest, Joe and I even threw around the idea of running all the plows and cultivators with the create field portion on. So, like, if you went outside the border of the field, it cut new areas of the field. You know, all that. Lots of work. Yeah, co-ops and stuff. Voices don't matter. Just gotta call. Say, hey, I don't have time. Bring me this. Yeah. Like, we've got the co-op owns the dealership, like I was talking about earlier. And we've got a truck and a trailer set up so that they can do deliveries. But I'm also okay with using, like, the store deliveries mod, because you pay for the delivery. You know, okay, it's not realistic that your equipment just goes boop and pops up when you order it in real life, but you're still charged a delivery fee, and it's like, I'm okay with that. Plus, it allows me to do some realism with the contracts, which I've kind of explained that before. When you do a contract, to me, you would use the farmer's equipment to do the contract. Same thing, they're still just going to drop. Yeah, they're just going to pull up and drop it. When we get the bridges built, I might do a little bit more of driving the delivery semi. You know, stuff like that. We have tow trucks, so when we flip a vehicle, we're not going to use super strength to flip the vehicle back over. We're going to go get the recovery trucks, and then we'll get an invoice for, you know, flipping the truck over or towing a truck or whatever. We're working on a lot of that stuff. So And that'll be some of the stuff, like, you know, if people join us on the server, those are going to be some of the things that are part of the... Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Those are going to be some of the things that'll be part of the RP of it. Is like, you know, if you're one of the farmhands and you accidentally flip your tractor, like I'm using the lumberjack mod, and it's set so you can only pick up, I think it's, I know that's a little unrealistic, but bear with me on it. The lowest I can set it is 1 ton. And it's ton with an E, not just T-O-N. So somewhere around 2,000 pounds. If you don't, it's gonna cost you something and people come help you. Yeah, that's one of those things. Like, if you mess it up, it costs you money, like it does. That's why I have an insurance company farm, and, you know, like, all kinds of craziness going on. But, so yeah, that's what Joe and I are working on, is trying to make sure that we have the mods. Like, you know, we spent, hours working on, this may not fit in here. We spent hours working on the tow trucks, just to make sure that the tow trucks were going to work for us the way we wanted to, you know. That was interesting, trying to make sure that the pieces worked like they're supposed to. So we're just trying to make sure we have the right mods for the right job, the ones that we like. Oh, no whammies, I'm not going to fit. I don't know that this plow's going to fit in this barn. Not if I keep turning it the wrong way, it's not going to. Nope. I'm going to hit that. Not going to try it. Get everything close to where it's at before bringing... Yeah, because, you know, that's one of the things that we've always fought when we've done multiplayer servers, is it's like, you're trying to do something, or somebody's trying to do something, and then you're like, oh, crud, you know, we need this mod, or whatever. And so, like, then you got 6 people on the server, you got to shut it down to add the mod, because you want to be able to do the thing. And so, like, you know, there's going to be a few things that obviously, I've talked about numerous times. Like right now, I'm not driving in cab. I'm sorry, I know that's not realistic. Like, we don't have out-of-cab cameras, but some of the game mechanics, like using front-end loader tools and stuff, they just don't allow for it. Plus, it's boring to always look at the inside of a tractor. Yes, small hiccups versus major issues. Let's see. What? I'm contemplating... I know Joe thinks I'm nuts. And we know with you and your hiccups. Yes, I have hiccups. But yeah, I don't know. We're trying to work through it. That's why we did forestry. That's why we've done the mining stuff so far. I've been messing with forklifts and front end loaders, and, you know, trying to make sure I got everything out there that I want. Let's see. I think I know the answer to this. I think oilseed radish can be planted all year round. Ooh, no. Oilseed radish only till the end of October. So you know what I think we're gonna do? Gonna be fun to watch. Can't wait for you to be back up and running. Yeah, I'm doing a stream obviously today, because I'm streaming right now. And then I'm planning on doing a stream tomorrow. Since it's the holiday, I'm off work. I'll probably be streaming a good portion of the day tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a lot of stuff done. And then this coming up Friday is like the initial, we start moving day. We got to paint the house, or at least parts of the house, where we're putting some of the bigger furniture like the beds and stuff, and then we'll start moving. So I did put out a couple of YouTube videos. They're pretty lengthy and very, very raw. Like, you can't hear Joe in them at all because I didn't think to check that. But they explain some of the things that are running through my head. Some of it I've already talked about. I posted last week's stream on YouTube, so if anybody wants to go back and catch any of that. And then this is today and tomorrow is supposed to be kind of catch you up on what we've been working on, which I kind of already did one map tour. I'll probably do another one here in a little bit. And then tomorrow will be a lot of work. Okay, cool beans. Thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, we'll be doing probably doing quite a bit of work tomorrow. A lot of it, honestly, will probably be logging because I'll be working on finishing up the charcoal forest. If Joe gets on, I'm going to have him hopefully work on building the new logging area, because he kind of runs the construction company. So, here's what we're going to do. This is the next step. So, I know Joe thinks I'm nuts. But, if you are not here, or if you're here and you don't know I'm nuts, that's on you, not on me. So, we got an ad break starting in about 45 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a seeder that does oilseed radish, and I'm going to get some seed delivered, and we're going to plant some oilseed radish and get those fields pre-fertilized and ready to go. So, if I lose you during the ad break and you come back, that's what I'm working on. And we'll be driving a tractor when we get back too. Okay, so seeders. I think this is the one that does oilseed. Okay, we don't need no big old Borgo. That's oilseed radish. Okay. Bob Dang, thank you so very much for that tier 1 sub. Hope you're back from the ads already. So 300 horsepower. As many ads as you want. I have turbo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got turbo the other day too. I was like, yes, please. Because I heard they did some changes on that. So, man, that's a... How big is that plow that I got? Because that was... That thing is 16.7 meters. So let's go. And that one is 12 meters. Okay. Yep, let's do that. We're gonna go ahead and add the increased tankum size'em. Standard. Okay, design 1. What in the world? Gotta take the dog for... Okay, see you in a bit. That's kind of freaky looking. Okay, whatever. No plate, because you go on the farm. And we're gonna lease you. Okay. Off we go. Many hours of entertainment, so you deserve... Ah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. I hope there's going to be plenty of hours of entertainment to come. That's for sure. Kind of working on getting a... hopefully a little mini studio set up in the house. Get some soundproofing and some better lighting and, you know, because everybody wants to see my ugly mug. Also planning on getting better cameras set up to show off the controls, especially if I get my double joysticks working, which trying to figure out. Oh yeah, probably should push that button first. Like, why won't the hoses connect? Because you ain't got the hitch connected, dummy. I want to get I got some pedals, some like just single. They're not like accelerator pedals. They're kind of like just one-time clicky pedals. And I'm hoping to do that and get some joysticks set up. If I can fit it in this mess. So we need seeds. Let's go. I don't know what the field calculator gives me that. Size, lime fertilizer. No, it does not give. Why does the field calculator not give seeds? Probably because seeds are different for everything. Yep. Seeds. Let's just buy like 4 of those for now. What? I can't lease those? I'll return them, I promise. Okay. Oops. Shut the engine off like a noob. A noobus. Okay. You have to click on the field, then on the bottom it says... Oh! I didn't even see that button. Thanks, Brew Crew. You gotta remember, my UI is like way off to the side, so sometimes I miss obvious things. 377.2. 220.7. So I might need a little bit more seed. Thanks, bro. Appreciate the help. Let's see. Why? Because... Aw, damn it, I passed it. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, you gotta unfold this thing. Unfold them. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get the joysticks on here without removing any of the things that are on my system setup as it is. And it's getting a little crowded. Oh, that's right. That's right, I forgot we were doing this. Okay, so first of all, climb up here. Okay, it's not working on that one. I don't know why it's not working on that one. Okay. Yes, we need another one of these. Alright. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy you. And then skid steer tools. Yes, that's fine. Okay, good. Whew! I was a little afraid that was going to show up at the store. Okay. Vroom, 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 vroom. I'd really like to figure out how to hook up the joysticks for these things like skid steers where you can actually, you know, use them like this to steer. I think there's a way to do it. Some of you guys might have some ideas on that already. And that'd be great if you do. See, like, I'm trying to get to where I can operate some of this stuff. Whoops, wrong way, go far. Like this. From in cab. But it may prove to be slightly difficult. Hey, it's working. But yeah, I was actually kind of surprised, like the first time Joe and I was messing around with this stuff, and I told him like I wanted to do realism things. He gets out the skid steer and puts the seed bag up to the seeder and fills it, and I'm like, okay. I didn't think you guys would go that far, but that works for me. So needless to say, I've made it difficult for myself. It's supposed to be, you know, more time consuming, which makes it harder to make money fast. Like, that's kind of the whole intention behind it, is to get away from, you know, that fast, I gotta have all the money right now kind of thing. I'm trying to get away from that. And that's not some people's bag, but that's alright. I'm the one playing it. Some people get on Farm Sim to not play like they're in real life, but, you know. I missed a lot of things moving away from farming, and, you know, didn't get a chance to do a lot of the things I wanted to do with it. Partially because I'm an IT guy, not a... Okay, so see, this is one of those times. Am I missing, or is it full? I'm going to guess it's full. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. Oops. Oops. Alright. Make the map smaller. Case Magnum Oilseed Radish. No, it says it's at 59%. So what are you doing to me here? Oh, I hit the... Okay, that was kind of weird. But it's going now. Alright. I didn't see that thing and I was bumping into it. That I bumped in again. Good thing I only leased this. I'm tearing up my cedar. I'm gonna try to miss that marker flag this time. Wow, 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 wow. Tried to get Brew to join me on here, but I think I scared him away with all my realism talk. He tries to tell me it's because he works too much and, you know, all that other stuff, but I think it's more of I scared him away. Realism is key. I've seen some of your streams, Brew. I don't know what you're talking about with realism over there. you, sir, have no room to talk. So, let's see. Close that up. Okay. Make sure we're clear. You are a very antisocial person. I do not believe that at all. All right, so let's turn that on. Let's go here. Let's load up a track. I don't care what it is. Okay, and we're on. Let's see, headland distance. Let's change that to like 1. There we go. And auto width. Escape. Yeah, I don't believe for a minute that you're an antisocial person. You're on way too many things socializing to be antisocial. I think my farm is in Seattle. It keeps raining. Really? Are we back to that again? I'm telling you, man, it's only really in the winter that it's that bad. Alright, let's lock on. Dadgummit. I'm getting a new tablet soon, too, because I'm getting tired of this working the way it's working. Alright. Lock you on. Drop you. And we're planting oilseed radish. Lock that. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Everything looks good. Alright. Rodeo. Alright. We're planting some oilseed. Like I said, Joe thinks I'm nuts. So did you know that Ewan McGregor's uncle was in A New Hope? I feel like this is a dad joke. No, I did not know that. I feel like Brew is setting me up for a dad joke. Okay, it's not gonna auto do its auto. Okay. Welcome back, PC. You have raided. Woohoo! Well, thank you for that raid. I appreciate that. Welcome in, raiders. PC, how was your stream? It's not. Saw on Facebook his wife is in. And I think his daughter. Oh, wow. Skull Crusher, thank you so very much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Noggle? Noggle, is that how I say that? Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Hello, hello, hello. It was good. Good. Does anybody have the... I didn't realize I don't have shout outs. I got a shout out. Give me a minute. I don't have any mods in here. Brew Crew should be a mod for me. I'm gonna have to fix that. Boop. He's usually in all of the streams, so. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see if that works. Haha! There we go. So you were farming as well. What map are you playing on, PC? Some light on the subject. Got him, coach. Backcountry. Oh, I think I remember that. Either I saw you in another stream or something. You guys were talking about doing backcountry, which is... I looked into that because it's a pretty solid mining map. Realistic gaming... let me look. No. Where are they? Oh no, there's Kentucky Farmers Discord. I must have looked right past it. Where are they at? There's a... Yeah, Realistic Gaming Crew. There we go. That's what I thought it was. Realistic Gaming Crew plays on that map quite a bit. Or it is their map or something. Yeah. Yep, that's them. Realistic Gaming Crew. I thought it was their map, but I wasn't 100% sure on that. There we go. Num, 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 num. So what, like, what all kinds of stuff do they have on that for mining? Is it just, like, coal and iron ore? Because I think iron ore's the fill type's built into the game now because of, was it Silver Run Forest, I think? Isn't that the one that has the roller coaster and stuff in it? I very seldom ever play the base game maps anymore, so I just know I was watching some videos on it trying to learn. I should have picked the stones in this field, and I'm a dope. I bet you. You know what? Let's stop right here. Yeah, I thought it was. Alt Shift X, turn you off. I done did messed up, guys. I forget it. You know, that's one of the things that I wanted, and I actually asked for it. Because I like the stones in the fields. I'm only new and I just use it for gold mining. Oh, okay. They also have a map. That's the Yukon? That sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna have to see if I can pick up. Alright. Let's try this again, because I need a stone picker, or a nose picker. That has a lot of different fill types and styles that you can do. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. 5.5. Darn you, DC, and your realism. Okay. The hell was that? Somebody threw their shirt on the floor and was still in it. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Alright, so First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open this. Nope. We're gonna go back into the P menu. We're gonna go to least, and we're gonna say that's a horse avatar. And we're gonna go back into here. We're gonna go over here. Horse avatar cedar. And we're going to save the track, yeah. Alright, so now we don't have to rebuild the track. Okay, there we go. Now we got us a stone picker. And off we go. This is going to be loads and loads of fun. Jeez Louise. It's been so long since I drove a tractor because I've been driving other vehicles. I forgot how to use my damn controls. Because I actually use a throttle for the tractors instead of a accelerator pedal. At least it's not field night, right? Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Okay. Yeah, that'll probably be one of those times where we're like, okay, we need a bigger stone picker. Okay. Let's lock that so we don't make everybody sick. Auto with oh. Oh. That's just rough. I don't care who you are. Okay. And go there. Okay, go back into here. Now we can lock on the GPS. We got it unfolding. Okay, unfolded. Alright, let's put it down. Alright. Alt Shift X, turn that back on. Turn on the diffs. Come on, turn on the diffs. Turn on the diffs. Thank you. Goofy thing. And that's what I thought. Alright. I made a boo-boo. Oh well, this is easy to fix. This is easy to fix. We're gonna go grab the plow and plow that back under real quick, pick up the rocks, and move on with life. It was only a little bit of oil seed radish. I almost said a horseradish seed. Save lag. Snap some gator boots. Okay. Doodly doo. Alright. QZ. Go fix our blunder. By ours, I mean mine. I done did messed up, AA Ron. You done fucked up, AA Ron. Alright. Back on the road again. Didn't we already do this? This is deja vu. Maybe I should have learned the first time. Oh yeah, forgot. Not supposed to drive and fold and unfold. I gotta remember that. I think it's hard for me to remember that because Joe's the one that came up with it. Like it wasn't already stuck in my head. And it's, you know, not that I don't want to do it. I just, it's hard for me to remember. Okay, we're gonna kind of cheat here a little bit. And we're gonna do that. Oh, that worked out great. There we go. Ha-ha! It's hanging over a little bit, but meh. What you do, girl? So what's everybody else up to tonight? Playing Farm Sim, playing Truck Sim, playing Sim. Like me, playing Real Life Sim. Oh, you suck. Okay. Guess we'll deal with it. Forest cutting on Canyon Crossing. Imagine that. Imagine that. There's a lot of forestry on here. A lot. What kind of equipment are you using for your forestry? Are you using like the base in-game stuff? Why? That is really weird. So when the game's open, must be some reflections. Interesting. Just started snowing? Oh, that's lovely, right? Yeah, I'm waiting for it to start snowing on here. Like, I'm not sure I want it to snow yet. So, one of the things that we're adding, like we've been talking about the the companies and different entities that we've created farms for. One of those, again, being the county. I'm gonna take a contract from the county to clean off the roads from snow, so we're gonna get paid to do that. I made the economy harder, but I also thought of a bunch of ways where we could make money. But again, like stuff like that's kind of realistic, right? Like most of the ad break in a minute 30. The county itself is probably not going to build a bridge, right? They're going to take your tax money, they're going to pay a contractor to come out and build a bridge, right? That's kind of the way that stuff works. Using the H21D tree cutter and stripper and auto load timber runners to pick them up. Okay. Alright, we'll get this finished up. We'll wait till he gets back to keep talking about that the forestry stuff that he's using. I'm kind of curious what the H21T is, though. I'm trying to remember if that's... which one that one is. I'm going to look it up. Forestry. Because I need to learn these things. Oh, yeah, it's the Rotney. It's the same one I'm using. Okay. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. Didn't want to talk out of turn. Okay. Malou. I think that's how I say that. Thank you so very much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Nice having you here. I'm just fixing a boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Let's go get some picnic biscuits. Excuse me. We're going to be stone picking on here the rest of the dadgum stream, probably. I could hire somebody to do it, right? But I only got one tractor. If I ever have to stone pick field 9, that's what I'm doing, though. Hiring somebody to do it. Either that or I'm going to find a real-life person that is a glutton for punishment and see if they want to stone pick that field. Alright. Alright, we're back to that. This is the first year on this map. I started in the Northwest Forest map. Northwest. Ah, okay. So you're up there. You're up by field 33, right? Or is... Yeah, okay. I'm in the, basically the central one. Guess I should also check and make sure we have no contracts I can take with this equipment too. Anyway, yeah, as slowly moving around selling trees. Nice. I looked it up while you were in the ad. I was thinking the H21D sounded awfully familiar, and that's because that's the Rotney that I'm using. Joe doesn't care for it, so he put the FDR one on here, but... So I may end up switching it up one of these days. Let's see. There we go. Alright, stone picking time. Stone picking. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't... I mean, even if they had other, like, had planned... What the... Guess it helps if you actually turn that off. Not that they really have any other options, you know? Like, other than contracts or forestry or... you know, cheating in a whole crap ton of money. But yeah, that's pretty much how everybody starts. One of those ways. It is 6 o'clock. So, I do have the You Can't Sleep Until 8 o'clock mod on here. To restrict how much we can actually sleep and whatnot. Alright, so field, shift X. Let's try not to make everybody sick here. DC. Lock on. Lock on. Really? What in the name of... Okay, guess I had to be on the tractor. Is headlands management a GPS? If so, how's it differ from courseplay? Oof, that's 3 different mods that are completely different, Mulu. So guidance steering is, oh, I just turned it off, is the one that I'm using right there that puts the lines so that it keeps your tractor in the right spot, right? So that you can do nice straight lines down the field. That's exactly what that is. And in there, they have a headland management option. But literally what this means is if you turn that on and you've got that 1 meter from the edge of the field, it will stop your tractor. And until you lift the implement and turn the GPS, like disengage it, and then turn around, re-engage it, and lower your stuff, it won't let you move until you disengage it. So I leave that in off. But then you can also use the headland management mod. And let me see, I don't know if I can remember the damn the key sequence to get into the settings on that one, because I usually don't use the headland management settings that much. So let's get down here to this advanced farm manager, auto drive, header contracts, camera, course play, which I'll answer that part of the question in a minute. EV. There it is, headland management. Settings is left shift control X. See, I never use this one. So if you go in here, this is the audible alert you're probably hearing. Gives you a volume, shows the key assignments in the F1 menu. So you can set headland management as it's a different mod, so it's by itself. To lift the front and back implements, you can set it to turn a plow in 1 or 2 steps, or don't turn. I like mine to turn in 2 steps. It pulls it up into the middle, then that way you can make the turn easier, and then when you lock it on, it does the rest of the fold. There's some notes out here that talks about the benefits of both. You can turn the PTO off on the front and back when you do it. You can switch the ridge marker. I don't use ridge markers. If I'm using GPS, there's no reason to use ridge markers. Unlock the diffs. This is pretty handy if you use enhanced vehicle control. You can do that with that one. I haven't messed much with the contour guide stuff yet, so I can't really answer a lot about that. You can turn the automatic mode on for guidance steering, and then what that does is right here, your headland width. You can't change this, or I can't. That's because it's pulling off of the guidance steering setting we looked at a minute ago. So I've got that set at 1 meter, so it won't let me change this. Automatic field mode will be when you do the 180 degrees and you come back around, it'll lock the GPS back on for you. You can do speed control, so that when it gets to the end, headland management lifts everything, turns everything off. It can adjust your cruise control for you. I don't use that because I use the throttle mod, so I use a flight stick throttle to control the throttle on my tractor. So you set that up, but that's what you're hearing is right now it's beeping because it's in headland mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up into the field. I'm going to lock my GPS on. I'm going to unfold the equipment. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to start rolling forward. I'm going to drop the equipment. And then I'm going to make sure, you guys can't see the HUD for it, but I'm going to make sure my front and rear diffs are locked in. So if we can see this in the dark, when we get to the other end, you're going to see that the GPS will unlock on its own. And then it's also going to lift the stone picker. And it's going to probably turn the PTO off. And then I'll be able to make the turn. And then when I push because I do it manually, I don't like the 180 thing. I wasn't aware they work together. That's why I was in it. Yes. So actually, the headland management will work with guidance steering or with vehicle control add-on, which is VCA, which is a completely different mod than guidance steering. but it does have a GPS function in it. Some people prefer one over the other. So here you go. Oh, nope, it didn't do it. So sometimes the automatic doesn't work, especially if you're on a server, the auto lift, but I just pushed my manual button. It lifted it and it unlocked the GPS. Okay. Now, to answer the rest of your question with courseplay is meant more for like an advanced hired worker system. So like you can actually draw courses so that your hired workers will do the headlands the way you want them to. You can make them do fancy stuff like racetrack stuff with your combines, so you can have them do the inside with it better, so that your grain cart drivers can go up and down the inside of your crops. I learned that one from one of the kids that plays with us, Nate, quite often. He lives in the like Illinois area, and he's done a lot of corn harvest, so he filled us in on how the racetrack piece of the combine harvesting works. So you can program courseplay to do that. You can do all sorts of stuff. Like if you have a courseplay driver driving your combine, and there it auto did it. Okay. If you have a courseplay driver driving your combine and you have a courseplay driver driving your grain cart, the grain cart driver will actually go and empty the combine based on your settings. And then you can set the grain cart driver to unload somewhere. So there's a lot of things. If you want to get some like good pointers on courseplay, I suggest X-Man. He's one of the SGA members. Go talk to him, and he can probably give you a complete rundown on courseplay. I'm not the greatest at it. I'm getting better because I've been using it quite a bit. Not on this playthrough yet, but on some of the previous stuff I was doing. But courseplay is not meant to be. You're welcome. It's not meant to be a GPS replacement. It's a enhanced hired worker system is what that one is. And headland management should complement VCA and guidance steering. In the past, we have ran both guidance steering and VCA on our servers. I like the guidance steering mod because I like the GUI. And I also like the fact that it doesn't come on every vehicle. You have to pay the, what is it, 15,000 doll hairs to get the GPS put on your tractors. I like that function, especially this playthrough because I'm trying to be kind of realistic. Some people prefer VCA because they just like the way it flows better. Joe's one of those. I think he likes VCA a little better. But I will tell you, especially if you play on a server, headland management can be a little finicky. Like, one person might experience the auto lift works correctly, like the lift and turn off PTO at the end. Another person might have issues with that, right? So it's kind of finicky. But if you're only playing on single player, no server involved, it works great. Or if you're the only... my experience is if you're the only one on the server, it works great there too. Because I was doing some of that at one point for some YouTube stuff. But... yeah, great mod. I love it. Oh, that's a long message. Give me one sec, Ryan. Auto drive jumped on a different path this time. Got stuck. I checked on it. There are rocks in the middle of the road that need broken up. Good one, Dave. Yes. So yeah, if you're in the mining area, you have to break up some of the rocks. I think was it Boomhauer that did the auto drives for that? I think it was Boomhauer that did the auto drives for that. So he probably had the rocks busted up when he did the auto drive. Nope, that didn't help any. Nope. X-Man did the auto driver. Oh! Okay. And then Dave added the rock. That makes better sense. I could have sworn I got them off of the Trello stuff for Boomhauer, though. But anyway, I might be, you know, loopy in the head. I know X-Man does a lot of stuff with auto-driving courseplay on this map, so if you, he's the expert as far as I know. These roads are deep in the forest with rocks. Ah! Yep, that can happen. Okay, that's driving me nuts. I have to fix that. And I can't fix it because it looks fine right now. What in the... I need a tutorial for dummies for auto drive. Me too, sometimes. Usually Joe's the one that sets up our auto drive routes, but I downloaded them this time, so... Alright, I know I've got a spot on my forehead, but let's see what this looks like. Do I still have a spot on my forehead? There's a spot on my forehead. It's not too big. We'll go with that. That looks good. Alright, back on track. Choo-choo. I'm gonna pull it to him. Oh! I gotta... I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my stones. My stones. My stones, Ozzy. I think we have a stone storage mod. Oh, don't even talk about those, Brew. I've had enough experience with those. Keep that out your dirty mouth. In case y'all didn't know, I had to have kidney stone surgery. It was almost 2 years ago. No, a year ago. It was a little over a year ago. I had to have kidney stone surgery. Stay away from them energy drinks, boys and girls. X-Man 1971, he did some tutorials on CC auto drives. Yes, that'd be a good place to get them. You've been through, like, everything in the last year. No, actually, it's been the last 3 years. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do. I don't know how much you've been around my stream. Your name is relatively new to me, so I don't know how long you've been here. But, yeah. Some stuff happened with my ex that wasn't the greatest. So we decided to go our separate ways. In doing so, we decided to sell the house that we bought, which we bought in 2019. So we didn't have that very long. In the midst of getting ready to move out of that house so we could sell it, I caught the garage on fire with a cigarette butt. In the time, which at the time, I was like, oh dear God, you know, we're not going to be able to sell the house now for a while, and what is this going to do, blah, blah, yada, yada. Well, in the time that it took from the time the fire happened till the time I got everything fixed, the housing market went up like a astronomical amount, and I made pretty good money on my house, so I was like, okay, well, maybe that wasn't such a bad thing, but it was at the time. And I moved into an apartment, finalized my divorce, you know. Yeah. Lots of things. Kidney stone surgery. Twice. Pass average 3 Oh! Oh. I do not envy you. The first one I had was a 9mm. And that was probably about 7 years ago now. And I passed that one. Without much assistance. And then this last one was a 6mm, and it, for some reason, decided it wanted to get lodged and not come out. So I had to have it removed. So I stay away from those energy drinks now, because I know for sure that's what did it. I still have one once in a while, don't get me wrong. But, like, I definitely don't do that drink 3 of them a day thing like I used to. Never should do that. Everybody tried to tell me, I didn't listen. You know. One of those young and dumb things. Or old and dumb, because I'm not really young anymore. Saw it in the flow. And we're full. Alright, so. I have a 10mm and 8mm in the right kidney. I think good for now. Oh, yeah, well. When that thing decides to, those things decide to come out, you're not going to have a happy life for a while. Alright, so let's see what this stone storage thing looks like that's in the mods. Shift-em P. Okay, so I think that's in... I realize you guys can't see this. That's the downside to play in widescreen, is they never make the UI to where it fits in the middle damn screen. Which some of that I'm okay. Like the HUD, the weather, all that, I like where that's at. But the build menu could be in the middle screen. But that's, you know, not very many people play widescreen, so I'm the only one of the few weirdos that does that. Other? Maybe? Nope. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Stone. Stone, that's a mining shed. Maybe it's in just regular buildings? Silos? Yeah, that's probably where it's at. Get all the way over there. Yes, stone storage mod. Oh, it's that thing. Such an old fart. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know. That's $100,000. I don't want to do that for, like, storing a few stones on the... They have a smaller stone storage mod? Like, stone pit? Or something? I mean, it's not like I want to go download another mod right now, but... See, these are the things I'm talking about, that I'm still trying to figure some things out. Like, it'd be really nice if I had a place where I could dump some stones. I just edited my silo to take everything. Have a good night. It's time for... Alright, PC. Have a good night. Thanks for the raid again. I appreciate you. Yeah, but see, Brew, remember, I'm trying to be a little bit more realistic than that, because rocks don't go in silos. Can I Control I this? I can Control I this. They do if it's a rock silo. Yes, but you said you edited it to take everything. So then it's not a rock silo, it's an everything silo. Alright, where, oh where? Nope. Next one over. There we go. Haha. Alright, so let's lock you on. Drop you down. Well, I guess it helps if I turn it on first. Drop it. There we go. Drop it like it's hot. Now, I realize we already did this part, but I don't want to try to figure out where we left off. Green Thumb Farmer has a nice all-mining silo complex. Yep, I have it. I'm just not ready to... I don't want... That's the thing. See, like, what I'm talking about is, like, I want to put a thing on my farm where I can dump the stones and then come get them with, like, a truck or something. But I want it to be, like, smaller. It identifies as a rock silo. And part of it is for the playthrough, the realism stuff. Because I actually... with a lot of Joe's help, I can't take full credit for this because Joe basically told me what to do and I did it. But at least I started on something finally. I made a yard waste can that you can put grass in, so when I mow the yard for my roleplay, I can put my grass in my yard waste can, and then I come get it with a trailer. That's the one I need. I can't hardly see in this. Ugh. Okay. Now, granted, it holds like 50,000 liters of grass, which is way more than a yard waste can holds. But I also got way more grass mowing that yard over there by the house than what you would normally get out of a yard. Ad break's about to start. Is it 8 o'clock yet? No, it's 6:30. Alright, I don't know that I'm going to get this finished because I'm going to have to start winding down here pretty soon. You could always put a shed, just dump on the ground, but you would have to use a bucket. Yes, that's what I'm going to do with that over there for now. I don't know, I might see if I can find something on the internets tonight that'll do what I want it to. Because I just don't want a giant stone storage thing for... you know, this. Like, the other option could be just to buy the side dump, Demco side dump trailer. And, you know, park it over there and dump it and haul it off with that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while we're in an ad break. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I guess it helps if you unmute your audio. I just sat here and talked to you guys for 10 minutes till somebody said something. Wow, I'm already at 40% full of stone. Man, there's a lot of stones in this field. Bubbling. Things like that happen. Things like what? Like that. You said that already. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, I have more audio problems. I think once we get settled in the house, I'm going to actually buy like an actual sound mixer. Just like I actually want to get a capture card. Throw down an extra stone crusher to use stones. Yeah, I could do that too. We had one on Wild West. We had one on there. It was kind of a small little stone crushing factory that gave you, I think it was just lime. It was the only thing that came out of it. But that's the other piece too. That's part of the reason why, this is part of the reason why, like, I'm trying to use a lot of the realistic stuff, is because I'm trying to keep from having so many equipment mods. Like, here's a for instance, right? Like, Brew helped me find a couple of the semis that Winston has done. I didn't realize he had them on the Trello page. But there's another truck of his that I've had forever. Like, forever, for 22. And I'm probably not going to use it much anymore. So I'm probably going to get rid of that one. Tier 1 in the PV mods tab. Stone. Okay. I think I have a stone processor up in the mining area. That's the other thing, is I don't want two of them. I want pretty much one of them for right now, because I don't have enough stone on these fields to keep that thing running forever. So I'll just haul it up and add it to what's already up at the mine. Mine. Ooh, it's a beautiful sunset. See the stars out. I need tractors with sunroofs so I can see the stars. Oh, so the sync is taking a bit through SGA, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, they even tell you when you click on the thing, if it's your first time sync, it takes a while. It does. Well, you got to think the map itself is like what, 1.3 gig? That's what I looked at today. And then there's like, what, 150 some odd mods that go with it. Quiet down in there, you. Yeah, and I don't have my 1 gigabit internet. Yes, that would be painful. Painful. Yeah, gum, we're almost full. 93%. I think I'm probably gonna finish up this next swipey swipe. And then I'm gonna hop off the stream. I'll probably finish this field of stone picking up in the morning. And then, like in real life in the morning. And then we'll be back on stream somewhere in that neighborhood. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's why. Duh. Alright. I was like, why did it stop picking up? It's not supposed to do that. Well, it's because it's full, DC. Alright, let's get the... Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to do that. Gotta stop before I fold my stuff. Okay. And I will figure out a solution for these stones that I'm willing to accept. Alright. Turtle eye. Oh, looking at myself in the face. I don't want to do that. Alright, and I drop that back down. Alright, let's kill her there. Alright, so let's see if we can find somebody to raid him. Who's doing what? Who's doing what? Well, that looks like about as good a destination as any. Looks like he'll be there for a minute. Grab that. Whoa, turbo. Twitch turbo. Caturl C. Alright. Well, guys, thank you so very much. I appreciate you being here today. I guess it's more than tonight. I started earlier. Appreciate you guys being here today. We'll go over and pay Lead Dog a visit. See how he's doing over there. But thank you, guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. And I'll see you probably tomorrow. So, till then, happy gaming, guys. Ryan, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. We'll see you guys tomorrow.